Back on the attack. I'm Joe Downs for the ACES Insider. The UE women's soccer team has had 8 days to kind of lick their wounds, so to speak, after falling to Loyola in heartbreaking fashion here at A.Rad McCutcheon Stadium in the MVC opener. Now they'll look to take those hard lessons learned on the road with them as they play their first Missouri Valley Conference road tilt against Northern Iowa this weekend.
I think this is what happens every year. You know, we get into conference play and our games slow down as far as the frequency that we have them. So for us, it allows us to try to hopefully rest our bodies a little bit and obviously try to work on some things that we need, you know, and kind of put more focus in on the games than in the regular season. The regular season, the games happen so quickly, you know, and you've got 2 on a weekend. So, you know, you're prepared for the Friday game, and then obviously you've got a quick turnaround for Sunday. So for us, once we get into conference, you know, it's all about ourselves and what do we need to do to try to go on the road to Northern Iowa and get a result. And that's kind of what we've been focusing on, you know, at practice this week.
We were able to fit in some recovery sessions and also another off day to recover our bodies from the Loyola game. So that was a hard loss. We fought really, really hard. But those 8 days are perfect for getting back into the game almost. Like we need a whole new game plan to play UNI, and they're always a tough competitor. And so just a whole new game plan to look at the game, yeah. The
Loyola match, obviously it was a match that really you guys, it could have gone either way. You guys kind of, you know, had them at points. What did you see on tape?
I mean, I think it was definitely, you know, better than I recalled in the sense of, you know, we had some really good opportunities. You know, we had them playing into where we wanted them to play, you know, and obviously we just gave up a few too many corners. I would say would be the one thing that I, you know, looking back on film that we need to try to adjust for the next time. But I thought we played well. You know, the girls fought hard. They, you know, they were resilient in being able to come back once the game got tied and then down. You know, and obviously, and that's what we expect out of this group. You know, we know they're fighters. You know, they have a good spirit about them. You know, they're competitive. You know, so for us, I thought we played pretty well. You know, it's just going to be about, you know, obviously trying to limit, you know, some of the chances that we can control as far as set pieces and marking up, and you know, just being a little bit more sharp when the ball gets down and around both of the 18s.
We were happy that we could finish 2 chances that we had. We know that there was other chances that we should have put away earlier in the game, but just coming back especially from last season, being able to put away goals and finishing goals instead of coming out with 1 goal or only, and like restricting ourselves to only let 1 goal in and putting that much pressure on ourselves. So it's a good building block to know that we are able to finish more this season.
Northern Iowa, what do we know about them?
You know, they're off to a really good start for them. Best start in the program's history. You know, they've got a new coach. Bruce is, although he's a veteran in the Valley world, he's new to Northern Iowa. You know, so don't expect anything other than a competitive match. They're going to come out. They're confident. You know, they're playing well. They're playing energized. You know, and for us, it's being able to match, you know, their energy and their confidence, and trying to find our rhythm in the game and trying to keep the ball a little bit more than we have in some of the other games.
The UE women square off against the Panthers Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock in Cedar Falls. For the ACES Insider, I'm Joe Downs. And remember, you can keep up with all things Evansville athletics on GoPurpleAces.com, as well as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and our YouTube channel.